So 2.3b, we can now go forth and calculate the value of x. So if you look at where x is located, we've got an x over here. Maybe I should just use a different color, say green. So x plus 18, we've got an x over there, and we've got 2x minus 10. So how can we relate these two angles? Now, remember that this is a parallelogram, so we've got AD parallel to BC and also AB parallel to CD. Now, that means we can, with parallelograms, we can easily identify alternate angles. So ons kan baie maklik verwissende hoeke identifiseer. Now, that means that we need to be careful now which parallel lines we're going to refer to when identifying alternate angles. So can we say that 2x minus 10 and x plus 18, are they alternate? Well, yes, but with reference or respect to which parallel lines. Now, because we are used to looking at the diagram in this orientation, we might make the mistake to say that 2x minus 10 degrees is equal to, so we might say 2x minus 10 degrees is equal to x plus 18 degrees, and we would say alternate angles, and then we would say mistakenly AD parallel to BC. In other words, we would use these two parallel lines to associate the equality of those two angles, which is actually incorrect. So if we look at where the Z is from, remember alternate angles has got to do with that Z shape or the N shape. So the N shape is being formed there, so that backwards N. So if you remember, with the backwards N, our alternate angles will be those two. So if you relate this to our actual diagram here, then our alternate angles are those two angles, of course, but then the parallel lines, if we go back here, would be those two, which means in this case, in our diagram, it would be that two, or those two. Right, so we can then say, ons kan sê dat 2x minus 10 grade is gelyk aan x plus 18 grade. Let's just quickly write that down. There's 2x minus 10 degrees is equal to, I think that was x plus 18 degrees. Yeah, and the reason is alternate angles. And the parallel lines associated with that is AB parallel to CD. So the ones in purple. So ons kan sê natuurlik verwisselende hoeke. En dit is natuurlik AB evenwydig aan CD. Okay, so there we've got our equation, so we can solve for x now. So 2x minus x is equal to 18 degrees plus 10 degrees. We've got then x is equal to 28 degrees. So there we've got our value for x. We have solved for x.